Hello. This is what happened last time I tried using OBS and the sound wasn't working, and I tried sorting it out in the sound, and it just was a pain in the bum. So I don't know what it is, because I think before as well, I mean, I've got a new laptop now, so it can handle OBS. Before, the laptop I had wouldn't even handle OBS, so that was a big issue, and it kept lagging and stuff like that. So now I've got a better laptop that can handle OBS. However, the microphone wasn't working. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to do like a little test stream or something one of the days, where I literally just sat here playing around with sounds and stuff. So it's not actually going to be an actual live stream video, if that makes sense. It's literally just going to be me playing around with sounds and stuff. So I might actually just do that in a private video. Don't need you to go, yes, we can hear you, no, we can't hear you, stuff like that. So oh dear. Right, okay, 15 minutes. Oh, sorry, Hayley, so sorry. No, it was my fault. It's all gone all messed up. Okay, well, the pain in the bum thing is, I knew it would happen because I did something else. So obviously the title of this live stream is that I am answering your questions. I put on my Instagram story earlier to say, just ask me any questions. Didn't have to be reselling related, but if you wanted to ask anything reselling related or personal or whatever, then that was fine. I also put that in my Facebook group, my Clothing with KLC Facebook group, and I've had a few questions on Instagram and a few questions on my Facebook group, and I typed them all up, and they're all pretty, they're all going to pop up at the bottom and all this sort of stuff, and then OBS didn't work, so I'm going to have to literally just read it off my phone. Okay, so yeah, but anyway, I'm going to answer the questions that were given to me, and obviously if you've got any other questions, happily put them in the chat on the side. There's no haul this week. As you know, I wasn't live last week, so I can't even think what I was going to say. Yeah, so I wasn't feeling very well, and I've just been really busy with loads and loads of stuff going on. So I was going to obviously go sourcing again today, but I've been that busy with other stuff as well as feeling better and whatever. So the stuff that I was supposed to be photographing, I haven't even photographed yet still, so I didn't bother going out today because I just want my death pile gone. I've just got a load of about 20 ties that I just haven't got around to photographing yet, so I'll get there. Anyway, let's say a few hellos. Hello to everyone who was in the previous chat as well. I think Damien was first in the previous chat. Deep Freight Deals is first in this one there. Hello. FNS Resellers, which I think is Faye and Simon. Andrew, my fitness coach, has killed me. You only had your induction though, didn't you? So that shouldn't have been too bad. Yeah, hi Lee, hi Chris. Hi Georgina, loving that picture, Georgina, look at you. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Hayley, that you had to do that. Thank you for holding off until I got back from the gym. Your timing has been great. You're welcome. It's the only reason I did it. Hi John. Oh, that just jumped. Hello Stu. I was tempted to ask for cup size. She didn't want mine. Yes, I didn't know what your questions were going to be, to be fair, Georgina. Yeah, my I pressed the wrong button in my stream when I was setting it all up earlier. I was setting up OBS and sort of making sure it was all fine, and then pressed the thing that said go live. But usually on the previous OBS, you used to be able to click on the software to say go live, so it would just send it to the YouTube background, so then I could see it was working, then I could stop it. I didn't realize it was actually going to start broadcasting, and I thought, oh, I know what. So I chucked up my webcam and I had my hood up. on my hoodie. I put my hood up so no one could see me because I looked a state this afternoon. I'm not saying I look any better now, but I looked a state this afternoon. So I had my hood up and I was just like, you could literally see like this much of my head. So we're all good, Aid. Thank you very much for popping in. Hello, Carl. Nathan, hello. In fact, you found your way here. Yes, I am here. It turned out my induction was a session with a fitness coach. Oh dear, that's not very good. Hi, Nicola. Hi, Richard. Hi, Nick. About a pint and a half. Yeah, depends on what I'm having. Those cups could take a lot of cider. Oh, we've got another person as well. Hello, Tanya. Okay, so I'm going to go through a few questions that were asked on my Instagram and on my Facebook. Some of them I'd also like to hear your opinions as well, because obviously some of them are reselling related. So I'd be interested to hear what your opinions on them are as well. Some of them do kind of get a bit repetitive and do kind of say the same thing more than once. I did have two, I don't know whether you can see that or not, but to follow me, and I use storyvoter.com. Yeah, thanks. So yeah, that's two good ones, isn't it? Okay, so this one's from Ryan Fit 24/7. What's the hardest part of self-employment for you personally? Now this is why I put it on OBS, so you could actually have the question down the bottom, rather than trying to remember what I've just said. So what's the hardest part of self-employment for you personally? So personally, the hardest part of self-employment for me, obviously there's a lot of stuff, isn't there, really? But for me personally, it's got to be time management. I try to be really strict and sort of say, right, okay, I work from like 9 till 6 or something like that, and sort of do my time, and then I have to maybe take half an hour to an hour out for lunch and just relax and whatever, and then go back to work. But obviously things change. You know, if I tell myself I've got to have my lunch at 12 o'clock and I'm not hungry by then, and you kind of change it to maybe 2 o'clock, and by the time you finish your food you think, oh, I've got 2 hours left, and you know, so it I'm not strict enough, especially the fact that I now work at home again. Obviously before I was in the garage, so I was away from everything, but now I can just, you know, get as many cups of tea as I like, and you know, wander downstairs and watch as many YouTube videos as I like, and you know, you just kind of get a bit distracted from that. So that's kind of the hardest part for me. And obviously the other sort of hard part is the money, the fact that it's not consistent income. You know, obviously when you're employed you get consistent income, it's always coming in, but with obviously being self-employed, it's difficult to make sure that you're going to be able to get enough that month to be able to pay the bills and things like that. So it's kind of, I know that's kind of two answers to the one question answer, but one answer question, but yeah, that's kind of it. It's for me, it's time, like actually like managing my time properly, and the money part of it as well. Hello, Lobster. A couple of pickers. Hello. You could type it in and use a ticket. That's far too much effort. Can I be bothered? I might do that with my Facebook ones that I've had, because they're quite lengthy, so I might do that actually. Hayley asks, do I have kids? I do not have kids, not at the moment anyway. I'm not pregnant, but you know, not anytime soon anyway. Hi, fat girl Sorin, I hope you're okay. If so, how is your house so tidy? Yeah, no, I don't have kids. However, my other half is like a kid, so I have to kind of tidy up after him. So this is why I don't get work done, because I'm tidying up after him. I hope he's not watching this. My house is messy since the kids left home. Suppose it's kind of like you can put your stuff everywhere now and no one cares. Hardest part about between sourcing and selling, I think that's kind of, I find, obviously I know that both Faye and Simon, they've been doing it for a little while now. I say a little while, I think you've been doing it for a fair long time, haven't you? But I think especially when you start out, you just always want to go sourcing, because you think that's the most fun bit, that's the best bit, and you just always want to go sourcing, and you go, oh, I can't bother to actually like list it. But that's the whole idea of making your money. So yeah, it is a difficult thing to kind of get that sort of leveled out and sorted out, definitely. Hi Jasmine. Hi Jessie as well. Hello. Really God, kids stuff everywhere in mine. Reselling stuff everywhere in yours. Here she is. When was your last drunk? What? Well, you're trying to ask when I was last drunk? Yeah, if you could put that in English, please, Dave, that'd be great. Thank you. I don't have to go anywhere. People bring it to me. I've got to learn how to say no. Yeah, there you go. Hi, Craig. Nice to catch you live. I'm live every Thursday, but other than last week and when I can be bothered to not do it. Hello, Harry. Okay, next question was from Reseller Junkie. Whoops, pressed the wrong button. What? Now this was, I know what it's like, so he would have given me this as being a pain in the bum. What would be the social and economic? Can't even talk. What would be the social and economic impact on reselling if reseller community ceased to exist? So that's it there. So what would be the social and economic impact on reselling if reseller community ceased to exist? So, way, Stu just got a £20 ka-ching. Well done. Yes, still do. The mindset of turning it over, even if a slightly smaller margin, is so important as when starting. As you said, yeah, exactly, definitely. Hello, Stephanie. Okay, so the social and economic impact on reselling if reseller community ceased to exist. I think there's kind of two parts to that, isn't there? I think obviously this community is great for sharing things to each other and saying, you know, this is a great find, you know, check out this bolo, you know, check out this, check out that, see what I've sold. And sometimes, well, it does motivate people to say, you know, it is possible, you can make some decent money for reselling and all that sort of stuff. It is great for that. But then on the other hand, you do have, I do think without it, it might be better as a reseller, because if I say to you, buy this pop figure, it is the best thing, it will make you £300, and then 20 people found it and they all listed it, it will kind of desaturate it all, and I think the cost of it will go down. So I find that I've noticed over time, obviously more clothing resellers and stuff, because obviously that's more what I do. I find that people sort of say, check out this brand, keep an eye out for this brand, it's fantastic. So people are keeping an eye out for that brand, then loads more have been listed on eBay then, and it's really sort of, then they're not getting the money that they used to. So I think it's kind of, it's great for helping everyone and for sharing it. So it's great in that aspect. But I do think as we're sharing certain knowledge, it's kind of eating us back, if that makes sense. No, what's the other word? I don't know what I don't know what I was trying to say then. I don't know. But it's like people who sell on Amazon. If you watch any people on YouTube who sell on Amazon, you know, they don't share what they found, obviously, because they're then going to sell it on Amazon. And obviously people get the exact same item and the exact same deal. So they don't want to obviously undercut people, which is absolutely fair. But so I kind of feel like that's a similar thing what's happening with the reselling community. Obviously with more and more YouTube channels growing, and obviously the Facebook groups and people joining, like I say, it's absolutely fantastic. I love this community. It is brilliant. And I think, as silly as it sounds, this is probably one of the reasons why I've stayed in it for so long, because I think by now I probably would have given up with reselling, if I'm honest, because obviously it takes its toll and you think that you're having a rubbish day, you're having a rubbish month. Like February was awful for me, really, really bad. And it makes you want to give up, it makes you not want to do it anymore. So obviously having this community and seeing that it's working and things are better and things do, you know, get better and things like that, then, you know, that's helped me then realize that actually it's not all that bad. I just need to kind of give it some time. So I don't know if that answered the question, but that'll do. I'm not going to waffle on about that anymore. What brands do you find sell best for you? There's so many different brands, and the thing is, obviously, I know you've said like obviously what sell best for me, but what might sell best for me is might do rubbish for you, and you know what does rubbish for you might do fantastic for me. That was the same thing. What does great for you might do rubbish for me. I think that's what I was trying to say. I think like really sort of bread and buttery kind of things. I love picking up Roman, certain phase 8 dresses, some like, so basically anything that looks sort of tailored or looks like it's a really nice party outfit or something like that. I find that they do quite good on them sort of bread and buttery kind of items. White stuff, can't even think of anything off the top of my head. Some M&S stuff do quite well, to be honest. And I can't even think, oh look, I've got my spreadsheet open. I can have a quick look for what kind of things I pick up, because you know what, I can't even think. Obviously Hobbs is fantastic. I love Hobbs. Jacques Vert can be quite good as well if it's a decent dress. So again, usually mother of the bride kind of things. Laura Ashley, again, okay. Monsoon, okay. Next I actually find Next to be quite a quick flipper in a lot of stuff. So there's just so many. There is so many, but you've just kind of got to figure out what it is that works for you, I suppose. I think economic would be the same, but if community was on the social side, I'd have a boring day again. Yeah, exactly, definitely. Question: are you fitter than Andrew since you both go to the gym? I don't go to the gym anymore. I work out at home now, so because I used to go to the gym in the morning. I used to meet Chris at the gym in the morning, and we'd go there before he went to work. But we live together now, so I just do it at home. I do it every lunchtime, just before my lunch. Yeah, March is slow so far. I think a lot of people are finding that everything's a bit slow. So, oh, that just jumped. I missed it. Must admit, I kind of preferred reselling when I was doing my own thing and didn't know about others doing it. I think sometimes it can be a negative thing, can't it? Because if you're comparing yourself, that's what a lot of people do, and that's what people really kind of eat themselves. That's the wrong phrase. Beat themselves up, I think I'm trying to say. When they're trying to compare to other people, when they can look on Facebook and Instagram, people are making on their 90-day total now, and it's saying they're making 10,000, 12,000. You think, oh my God, look at me, I've got 2,000 on my 90-day total. And you're really directly comparing. They've been doing it for 10 years, you've been doing it for 2 months. So it's really difficult to do that. And yeah, when you think, oh, I've found this little niche, I found this little thing, and then all of a sudden you realize that hundreds and hundreds of other people doing the exact same thing as you, which kind of makes you think, yeah, I'm not so special. A lot of resellers pull back from sharing, definitely. I share as much as I feel comfortable sharing. I think I'm happy to share what I pick up and what I sell and things like that. The only thing I don't share is how much money I make. And not because I feel like I need to hide it, I just don't feel like I need to explain to people how much I make and whatever. And like I was just saying about Georgina's point there, I don't want people to directly compare themselves against me, and I don't want to have to directly compare myself against other people. I'm not fantastic. My sales aren't brilliant. My figures aren't brilliant, but I don't need people then to say, oh, you know, you could do better if you do this. Or, you know, I just don't need any of that. Do not need it. For people who do share their numbers, you know what, that's absolutely fine. That's great. You know, fantastic. That's fine for you for sharing it. Personally, I just don't like sharing. You know, I'm not going to go up to someone in the street who is employed and go, how much do you make in your job? You know, it's that kind of thing. I don't know. Hi Lee, you made it back for the second half of the show. Well, we only started like 20 minutes ago because I had a bit of a mishap with OBS and with sound, so you haven't missed much. You haven't seen a Roman dress since you said it. You did say on my last stream, didn't you, that you're going to find out and see if you can pick them up yourself. Tanya said February was awful for me as well. You were not alone. I think it was just, you know what, I've said this and I don't know whether it's serious or not really, but since this really this coronavirus really went for an outbreak and was like, I think people are freaked out by it, so are just refusing to buy anything online, thinking it's going to come from China, even though it says it will come from Birmingham, UK. Don't know. I went to the chemist. I thought it was the cinema then, and asked a woman in there called, oh my god, I need to go to bed. I went into the chemist and asked a woman in there what killed coronavirus. Ammonia cleaner. She replied, sorry, I thought you worked here. Is that supposed to be funny? I don't get it. Oh, I don't know. I just need to go to bed, to be honest. Oh God. Andrew shared about bras a few weeks ago. I was in TK Maxx last week and bought 4. Never bought bras before and flipped them for the same day on Facebook. That's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. I actually do find that bras do go quite quick, especially weird sizes. Like not weird sizes, but you know, not your kind of average size that you see in most stores and stuff, because obviously they're a bit harder to get hold of. God. Love Hobbs. Never seen Roman until you mentioned it. Oh, I can't believe people have never seen Roman. They've got normal high street shops and stuff like that. I actually quite like their dresses, even though they're quite sort of for the elderly lady, supposedly, but I quite like them. Make your own hand sanitizer. This keeps jumping. It's helped me find trading partners across the pond. I send US Army uniforms and receive British military gear in return. That's really good. That's really good. I think that's the thing. It's great for that, isn't it? For that community aspect of it, and to be able to interact with other people. And you know, obviously we've got people in the chat here from the UK, US. I don't think anyone's in from Australia. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, you still get from all over the world. And it's great for that. That's fantastic. I'm not even clicking on any of Stu's things now because I'm just not going to get it out for whatever it says. I only share what I make to the taxman because I have to. Exactly. And Andrew still hasn't sold his bras yet. Are they even listed, Andrew? That's the question. Or are they hiding somewhere? Thank God. I'm so glad you said that, Georgina. Oh dear. The 4 bras were double D's. Oh, there you go. Okay, so ammonia cleaner. Oh God. That makes sense now. That makes sense. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it. Okay. What a way to make me feel thick. Okay, so then I had 3 questions from Andrew, the good old money mental himself, asking me questions here. So first question, who is the greatest clothing reseller of all? Debatable, I think. I should get Georgina on the show. I should, yeah, she decided to go live on who was it now? I don't know. Was it the Australian one? I think it was, wasn't it? I think it was Mel's channel, Mel or Bron's channel. Type TV bras into eBay. They'll sell in there. TV bras. What? I don't even know. Okay, so who is the greatest clothing reseller of all? Well, of course, Andrew, it's you. Of course it is. As much as I'm not sure I'm admitting that, but of course it's you. Of course. The second question from him was, are you looking forward to the Manchester meetup? I am actually looking forward to the Manchester meetup. I'm going to meet a few people that I've never met before. Oh, okay. Thanks, Carl. Why do I feel so stupid today? I really need to go to bed. You know, I'm really tired. I think I'm still a bit poorly. Okay, so yes. Yeah, there's a few people that I haven't ever met before. So I'm really looking forward to that. When is it? It is on the 18th of April. It's in my calendar. I want to say it's the 18th of April. It is the 18th of April. Yeah, so it's on the 18th of April in Manchester. That's as much as I know. It's in Slug and Lettuce in Manchester. Any more details, just message Andrew. So yeah, I am looking forward to that. So there's a few people that I haven't met before, and yeah, so I hope that there's going to be a load of more people joining us as well. So I'm looking forward to meet people. Am I going to the Bristol meetup? Probably not, because I think isn't that the week afterwards. So I don't think I'll be going to that one, because yeah, a drinking with Louise. Yeah, you don't need to see me drunk. You do not need to see me drunk. Just in time for the coronavirus outbreak to hit Manchester. Yeah, that would be our luck, wouldn't it, really? So yeah, I am looking forward to it. Do you have any attractive single friends / relatives? Obviously, again, from the Money Mental UK Instagram account. No, I don't, I'm afraid. I don't have any attractive single friends / relatives. I don't have any single friends / relatives. Whether they're attractive or not, I think everyone that I know has a partner. So, soz. Okay, the next question was from Carly over on Instagram, Coppertree Reseller. She asked me, when is the wedding? My wedding is in September this year, so just over 6 months away. So what about the Spanish one? I actually think she's got a boyfriend, to be honest. I don't know. She's always seeing somebody. Where's my fourth question? You only had 3. You literally had this one. Who is the greatest clothing reseller? It's not going to load, is it? Focus. There you go. You literally had that one. And that one. That one. You only had 3. That was it. Sorry. That's all that there was. Never been to a meetup, and I'm 9 hours away from Manchester. It's a bit too far. Oh my God, there's a date for the wedding. When's that meetup? There's no meetup for the wedding. Yeah, so anyway, so the wedding is in September. Most things are now booked. I'm actually going wedding dress shopping on Saturday. Obviously I've never been to a wedding in my life, so this is a bit interesting. So yes. You've sent your 4th question now. Fantastic. That's great. I can't wait to look at that. Don't think I'm going to answer that one, Andrew. So yes, I've never been to a wedding before. Never even tried on a wedding dress before or anything like that. So I'm looking forward to that on Saturday. So that should be good. So yeah, September. And then hopefully, maybe after September, I might then, if I do record any bits and bobs from the day, I might make a little montage video thing. If not, then I don't. There you go. So Andrew's last question was, if you could date any make reseller, if I could date any make reseller from Wrexham, who would it be? That was his question, in case he argues with me, so that he spelled it wrong. All right. So yeah, if I could date any make reseller from Wrexham, who would it be? I don't know anyone from Wrexham, I'm afraid, other than yourself. So it's going to have to be you then, isn't it, Andrew? So, you know. Okay, so that is that for my Instagram questions. Oh, I think there's been another question. I think Hayley's lobbed another question in for me. Oh no, she's asking for what the link is for YouTube. There we go. Okay, so question that I got from someone called Nicola. Well, actually saying that, someone called Nicola. Nicola's in the chat, isn't she? So this was obviously it's cut off because the thing was so long. But she said, do you think it's important to stay in a niche that you know about to keep learning, or because there is so much competition, do you think it's important to not keep all your eggs in one basket and diversify? So basically, do you stick with what you know, or do you diversify with other niches? Personally, I don't know. It's up to you. Really up to you. I mean, I only sell clothes. That's literally all I sell. I don't sell anything else. Well, I sell clothes, hats, shoes, anything like that. But any sort of clothing and accessories and stuff like that is what I sell. So technically, I'm saying that stick with a niche because you learn about it. I personally feel that when you stick to one thing, you're really learning about it more, you're focusing on it more, you know exactly what to look out for, you can do some more research, being really specific. And even when you're listing, you can do a bulk list and you can say, I generally tend to pick up dresses. So if I'm going to just do a load of dresses, I can just bulk list a load of dresses and get them out really quick. Whereas if I've got a dress, then a board game, then a pot, then a glass, it's just all really awkward. And also for me personally, it's storage. You know, I've only got this storage behind me, and I'm over there as well. So yeah, so it's not great for me to do anything else anyway. And it depends on what you're interested in. If you're not really too sure what you're interested in, then obviously you can spread out. But yeah, obviously people do like to go for other things as well. So obviously, like you say, they're not keeping things in one basket because obviously it kind of gives them a chance to I'm completely waffling on. I'm so waffly, I don't think what I'm saying. Yeah, so it gives people a chance to sort of explore different things and see what works for them. Maybe you could spread across different niches or different categories, and then figure out which one's working for you, which one you enjoy, and which one's earning you the most money, and then maybe focus on that one. It's really up to the person who's doing it, to be honest, for what you feel like, to be honest. So yeah. You've heard it all here, folks. You want to date me. Well, you're the only person I know in Wrexham, so it's like, you know, what else can I do, Andrew? The next one you'll get to, I hope so. Andrew, I'm not answering your questions anymore. Andrew, what would you do if one of the hot girls here on YouTube actually did want to date you? I've dated subscribers in the past. Have you? Oh, actually, I think you have, haven't you? You don't sell clothes apart from those bras. I think the thing is as well, if you're not comfortable with doing a specific category, like say if, you know, for example, Carl, he doesn't sell clothes at all. So, and if he doesn't feel comfortable selling clothes and just feels like he has to earn that money, he'll stop enjoying it and he'll stop sort of, you know, working hard on it, I suppose. Question, what's your returns like and what's the worst excuse for a return? My returns, they're actually not too bad, to be honest. I've got 2 open at the moment, but that have actually been returned, which I'm a bit annoyed about because she said it was like not as described because it looked too worn and whatever, and I thought, I can't be bothered to argue, just send it back. So I had to provide the postage label, did all that, and she sent it back through Royal Mail. She didn't even use my label. I think I can claim back on that though, can't I? I think I can avoid that label off and get that money back, I think, maybe, not sure. So yeah, they're not actually too bad, although lately I feel like they're getting worse. I feel like I'm getting like at least 1 or 2 every week, which is really frustrating. But yeah, other than that, they're not too bad. What's the worst excuse for return? I haven't had them. I haven't had these ones that I'll keep seeing in the chats, in the Facebook groups and stuff, where people are saying, oh, my daughter bought this, my child clicked on this and whatever. I've never had any of them, thankfully, so it's not been too bad, to be honest. Oh man, that just jumped. I don't know where I am now. I'm a bridesmaid, Dave, didn't you know? Exactly. Okay, question. If eBay became useless and you couldn't make a profit like the PayPal changes, what would you do? I would probably go back teaching, to be honest. I think that's what I would do. I didn't enjoy it particularly, but I'd probably do something along them lines, maybe. So yeah, there you go. You're doing an ad. I know. I'm sorry. I'm totally waffling. I'm sorry. Hi, No Money G. Welcome. And hi, Glock. Hello. You've asked a question on Facebook now. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so then Lee's asked me about 500 questions. He's asked me, what jobs did I do previously and what skills from them do you use in reselling? I know you're good with a spreadsheet. So the job that I've done previously, I was a teacher. I was a computer science teacher in secondary school. So yeah, that's what I did before this. Before that, what did I do? I worked in Aldi. What else have I done? I haven't done a lot, to be honest. I work for my dad, which is a computer shop. So yeah, there you go. I need to take that other question off, don't I? Because that's not good. So yeah, so I worked as a teacher and then I worked in Aldi as well. That's really what I've done. I don't think I've done much else. Can't even think what I've done, to be honest. So that's the jobs that I did previously. And what skills do I use? What skills from them do you use in reselling? So yeah, so with the computer science one, yeah, I've taken stuff like spreadsheets. I've taken stuff like using fireworks and stuff like that for my thumbnails, and any kind of graphics, things like that, because I had to teach a lot of graphics subjects and stuff like that. So I've taken a lot of them, and yeah, and I think creating things like that booklet. Where has it gone? This booklet that I did, which hopefully the next lot of it will come up soon. I've just been ridiculously busy with it, but I am almost done with the next one. But I've made a bit more of a chunkier booklet, because obviously I feel like it warrants it for the time that I've wasted not doing it. So I think from creating stuff like this has helped from the teaching aspect of it. From working in Aldi, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So yeah, do you have a favourite ever sale? I think I've mentioned this before. My favourite ever sale was a load of Jacques Vert wedding items, and I think I've managed to get the dress, the jacket, the hat, a fascinator, bag and shoes that were all matching, and managed to sell them for over £200 in total. I think I broke it down. No, not over £200, sorry. I think I sold just the accessories for £120 and then sold the dress and the jacket for £40 or £50, something like that, I think. So just under £200 it was. Louise, is everyone freaking out about coronavirus over here? Yes, it's getting worse in the UK now, according to the news. So yeah, people are starting, and it's now coming to Birmingham. So, and we've had our first death of coronavirus today. So yeah, teachers were all in their 50s, 60s in my day. Oh, teachers were, yeah, old people. Question: will I ever come sourcing in Wrexham? Maybe one day. Teaching, you struggle to string a sentence together. I know. Imagine me in a class full of rowdy teenagers. I can't even talk. You know what? I actually did it. I've done it several times where I've just gone, I can't even talk today. All that cider discount. You didn't get any discount at Aldi, you know. No discount at all. None whatsoever. Hi D90 Bell, welcome. Evening KLC, my battery cell phone is at 2%, and hey, hello. She sold me a Fred Perry shirt that was missing a button once. That was a true story, but I did tell you that it had one before I sent it, and you said that you were fine with that, and you said that you get your mum to fix it, but I'm going to assume she never did. I dream of it. That's just too far. That's just too far. You lot. So yes, that was that. Are you exclusively a clothing reseller, or do you dabble in other tattoo? I think I just kind of answered that question saying I'm just clothing. I don't resell anything else. That's all I sell. What skills would I like to improve? I would like to improve. Don't know. I think I'm pretty spot on with everything, to be fair. I think I'd like to improve probably my photography. I think I've moved my room around in case nobody knew, but my mannequin is now against this wall here, which actually doesn't give me enough space to photograph properly without kind of getting a bit of a dodgy background. And obviously now, because it's there, as you can probably see, the shadowing is like pushed to the side, so it's a bit of an awkward kind of thing. So I think I just need to sort out my photography part of it, but I know that Lee is an absolutely expert photographer. And that's convenient that he asked me that question. And then Jane asked she's interested in how I structure my day and keep motivated. So structuring my day, I think I mentioned this earlier, that's one thing that I do struggle with. To keep motivated though, I don't know, what do I do to keep motivated? I think it depends. I think what I really like doing that really does keep me motivated is making lists, writing down what it is that I'm doing for the day. So I've got this little diary called the Master Plan. I got it from TK Maxx last year. But I write in it, and I will like highlight things in it to say what I'm going to do. I'll highlight it by colour code. So blue was social media. This is more for stuff that I was doing for my dad. Yellow for my dad's business. Pink was for my KLC stuff, and orange was for personal stuff. Even stuff like down here where it says, there you go to the gym, watch The Apprentice, and things like that. So yeah, I tend to do that. So even like here, workout, list items, do my washing, iron shirts that are on the banister, do some photographs, and I'll tick and cross them, whether I've done them or not. So yeah, that's what I try to do anyway. That's what I like to do, and that does keep me motivated because it kind of keeps me on track to see what it is that I'm doing. Although, as you can probably see, that was January the 13th to the 19th. Oh, we did do it here, January the 27th to the 2nd of Feb. And then didn't really do much else after that. I tried to start this 17th of Feb. Tried to start the week off good by doing a list of things that I need to do, but I never actually did it. Empty page. And then yeah, so I think this might be a reason why I haven't been very motivated, because I haven't been filling in my thing. So yeah, that's what I do to try and keep motivated. So yeah, there you go. Question: did I paint the mannequin in the stand white? No, I didn't. I bought it like that. The mannequin has actually got this kind of like lacy front on it, and it just came white. And you can probably see just underneath the mannequin itself there, it started to come away. So where I tighten it and then twist it around, it's sort of etching away the part of the metal. Oh my god, Louise, I've got an Audi assessment tomorrow as I'm thinking of stepping down from full-time eBay. I'm not looking forward to it. Is that the as part of the interview process, you've got to do like, you got to answer questions and stuff? Because that's what I had to do. It was like answering maths questions and answering sort of questions like that. So yeah, let me know how you get on, Aid. That'd be interesting. I'm a sucker for a TK Maxx notepad. They're so cute. And this was literally, I mean, this was 2019, so it started in August. So when I really sort of got down to reselling properly, I then bought this notebook. But I bought it in like, I think I put it on Instagram. I think I bought it in like probably like March or something like that, thinking I'm really going to sort everything out. I'm really going to get down to it. And let me see. When did I buy it? Oh, good ching. Thank you very much. Oh, got two. No, I didn't put it on Instagram. Oh, no, I did. There it is. Yeah, I bought it in May, and it wasn't actually ready to use until April. So to August. So I really tried to make it do me well. So I thought I'd buy one that's called the Master Plan. They are cute. They're very cute. The one on the Birmingham Road. Ooh, interesting. In Bromsgrove. That's a bit far for me, to be fair. But is there any entries like spend time with Chris in that diary? Not directly. I think there's stuff more like, I mean, there's stuff like here, wedding planning, live stream at 2 p.m. See, try to keep. No, there's nothing in here that actually says spend time with Chris. I think because that's, unfortunately, I do find that me spending time with him, it's kind of like I get to do that when I'm done, when I've got time and I'm a bit more free, if that makes sense. So, which is a shame, really. You know, really, I should sort of say no more work after 9 o'clock or whatever, and just focus on the two of us. But I'm pretty lazy. When he gets home, I cook dinner, we eat dinner, and then I don't do any work anyway. So, yeah. You're a doer, not a lister. That's fair enough. Some people don't need to write down lists, but some people do. Once you're debt free, I might go back to eBay full time. If you got, you know, you got priorities, haven't you? And you know, if you need to get the money in, then that's absolutely fine. What have I sold? I've sold a dress and a t-shirt. Fantastic. Super duper. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, yeah, good luck. 56 people just did their event. Sorry. Sorry. I know there are 58 people in this chat. That's amazing. I can't believe you're all listening to me ramble on. I believe that book, I call that book effing stupid when she bought it. Well, it's not. It's good. I've got a lot of other notes in the back. Or I just throw it on the floor. Don't matter. Oh my days. It is one of them days today. Just want to go to bed. Like KLC YouTube, noting down the stuff that I need to talk about. All the sort of the handout things that I've not done. What else is in here? This page here, which is me trying to figure out how many boxes of each letter I need. That is literally what that page is. So it's pretty good. Thank you very much. I am just a starter on eBay selling. Just wanted to know if I need to open a business account or just use my normal account for now. If you are buying items to sell on eBay, you need to have a business account. If you are just selling your own personal items, so if you've, for example, with clothes, if you've taken a load of stuff out your wardrobe and selling that on eBay for now, just to sort of see how eBay is doing and see if you can get the hang of it, then you just need your personal account. So if it's just personal items, sell it on your personal account. If you're buying it to sell on, you need a business account. Not sure what this assessment is, to be honest. I've already done the maths test, etc. Online. If I get past the assessment tomorrow, I've then got to have an interview. Then the last stage is the Aldi experience. Ooh. I worked in Aldi. My God, it was 6 years ago. 2014, I worked in Aldi. So it's been a while anyway, so they might have changed it up since then. But yeah, I had to go into the main sort of head office sort of thing for Aldi, which at the time was in Shirley. I think, was it in Atherstone? No, Atherstone it was. and I had to go there and had to like do loads of maths questions and stuff, and then you had to have an interview straight after that as well, actually. And then then you get your little walk around Aldi. This is where the bread goes. This is where the fruit goes. I'm like, mate, I know we're shopping here. Thank you very much. I wonder if Chris has got a diary with wedding planning in it. Definitely not. Definitely not. How many times do I feature in the book? How many times do you feature in here? I don't think you do. I've even put here listing if possible. I was ill that day. I've even written in my book that I was ill. There you go. I was even ill. That's my excuse for not working. This day I watched Frozen. This day I made cake. How interesting. Yeah, Andrew, I don't think you've got into my book, I'm afraid. I don't think I'd ever needed to, so yeah. You're not in there, I'm afraid, sorry. Okay, anyway, I've been talking for nearly an hour. It's been over an hour. That I should have started to be planned. Oh man, look at that. That is awful, isn't it? I've been trying to hide that. I burnt myself with my curling iron. So that wasn't great. But anyway, yeah, so I've been talking nearly an hour. And I am now going to go. If there's any other questions, please drop them in the chat now and I'm happy to answer them. But other than that, I will be going. I need to go and watch that Liar. That's on ITV. I watched it when it came out 3 years ago, but Chris never watched it, so I'm rewatching it with him. So, I think the chat just went slow. Do you have diaries going back till school days? No, I don't. All of that sort of stuff has been gone and lost. Check April the 18th. I should be there. April. Manchester meetup. So Manchester meetup's there, but you're just not there because I'm not directly seeing you only. I'm seeing Manchester meetup. Question: England, Leeds, or I assume you're asking me where I'm from? Maybe. I'm from Birmingham, in England. You've not done all the Facebook questions yet. Oh my god. My god. Two people want to join this group. I'm gonna have to put an admin on this group as well. Oh look, 2 more comments. What is going on? Question: Can when it went to UK ever be tamed, and if so, who by? What kind of question is that? Can it ever be tamed, and if so, who by? Yes, you can be tamed by me. I can calm you down. Was it a love bite? No, it wasn't a love bite. That's a weird love bite if that's a love bite. It actually looks a lot worse on camera. It looks really red, but it's actually more like a brown. But yeah, it was really sore, as you probably see. Yeah, I thought I was off as well, to be fair, Georgina. So did I. And all of a sudden the chat just decided to show up. Louise missed a trick there. She should have written washing care or across the. I should have. But I know Andrew knows. Well, Andrew doesn't know where I live. He doesn't know where I live. Another question that I got on my Facebook post is from the lovely Georgina. Who's highest on your wedding guest list, me or Andrew? Let me think about that. You know what? Let me have a look. I actually have an app that has all my wedding guests on it. And I'm not going to lie, Georgina, you're not on it. Only because I didn't think you want to be there. You're happy. I'm happy to invite you along to the evening. But Yeah, Andrew is on there. Andrew, you're on my list as a +1. Like Andrew and a +1. So, but yeah, you're potentially there, but I need to ask you first. So you're not actually invited. This is just on my list. So there you go. There's Andrew. So, but yeah, you can be joined. You can be put on my list, Georgina. That's fine. Besides, anyway, I don't know why I should invite you. You're ditching me at Manchester. So, Georgina, you can have my invite as I can't make it. Oh, Stu, don't let me down. Oh, the KLC table, maybe. I won't need the +1. There you go. Your +1 could be Georgina. Look at that. Everyone's happy. Oh, my candle gone out. My candle's just gone out. Dave, that's not you, I'm afraid. Sorry. Okay, anyway, that is it now. That is all my questions gone from my Facebook group as well. Just going to accept these people who have just asked to join my group. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, are you wearing your dance red jumper? Please don't show up to my wedding in that. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, I am going to be off now because I am tired, and like I said, I want to watch that Liar. I'm excited for that. So thank you very much everyone for joining. Thank you for sticking with me, because I can see that there's still 58 people in the chat, which is super awesome. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that you liked this video. If you didn't, then piss off. This is not the stream for you then, clearly. Yes, so thank you very much everyone for joining me. Sorry that there was no haul this week. Hopefully there will be next week, but I can't make any promises. If there's not, then I'll still go live and I'll still do something like this. I might have some guests on or something next week maybe. I might potentially do it at a different time as well. I'm not sure, because obviously it's getting quite late now, and I've kind of lost my evening. So I would actually prefer to do it at about 7 o'clock, but Ads is on at 7, so I don't want to steal his thunder. So yeah, don't know. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for joining, and I shall see you again soon.